from r/maliciouscompliance. Strictly work from office. This happened almost 10 years ago. I was looking for a change from my first job. My first company had a great work-from-home policy, so I was looking for an opportunity with a similar work-from-home policy. Back in 2014 or 15, I was looking for a job. 5 years had passed in my first job, and I was looking for a better opportunity. At the time, I was working as a Java developer at a company that is known as a telecom service provider. I was finding several opportunities, but none had a good work-from-home policy, and I had grown quite accustomed to the policy my first company had. This was years before COVID normalized work from home, and it was hard to find a good work-from-home policy at most companies. Eventually, I had to forego my requirements. I was about to join a company, and I asked the HR about work from home and received the most strict response that I had received of all the companies before. It is a strictly work from office opportunity. The pay was really good, almost twice what I was making, so I tried my best to look at that bright side. I also asked HR to add this strictly work from office only in my contract. Thinking they have gotten the better of me, they oblige. This additional clause would later lead me to the MC in question. After joining and getting inducted into the project team, I found out that the team was short at least 4 people. Due to this, everyone was overworked, and people were working 60 to 70 hours weeks while getting no OT. I was the only one with my area of expertise, and I was taken as a replacement for someone who was about to leave. Beginning of the second week, and there is a meeting where the domain lead comes up and congratulates the team regarding their latest success, explains how the project has made the company a hefty profit and how we are going to get a pizza party soon. I realized right then and there the toxic culture the company has, where people overwork without additional pay or promotion/bonus when it makes the company money. I make sure to get a locker at the office and start leaving my laptop at the office locker at the end of the day. For the first 3 weeks, this poses no problem as I am getting training, knowledge transfer. Once my training is completed and the person training me leaves, I get my first batch of work. The work volume will easily take 80 hours. That's 2 business weeks. I am given 6 days to complete it. I work at my normal pace. At the end of the 6th day, lead asks me for the delivery of my part, and I say that I am only 60% done, and it will take me another 4 days to complete. Apparently that's not going to cut it, and I am pulled into a meeting with the project manager. He wants to know what the problem is. I tell him this requires 80 hours. I have done about 6 days of work, which is 48 hours. I need an additional 4 days. He says, and I quote, "Work at home. That's why you have a laptop that you can take home." QMC. I politely apologize and say that I am unable to do so as my contract says that I am prohibited from working from home. Manager is not convinced. He schedules a new meeting the next day with me and HR to go through my contract. There it is, in black and white. Working from the office only. Working from home is not permitted. I mentioned that I had tried my best to get work from home before joining and was vehemently denied the opportunity to. The manager is at a loss for words. HR is also dumbfounded. Long story short, for the next 8 months, I worked at my normal pace. During the end-of-year salary review discussion, I am given the opportunity to work from home. I ask them to add an OT clause that would pay me additional for every hour worked after 8 hours every day. They disagreed, and I disagreed with taking work from home. Every other teammate refused to work from home in their salary review and asked for an OT clause as well. We stopped getting pizza parties. Update: I corrected a typo at the beginning. I was at my first job for 5 years, not 2 as written earlier. 3 years in the job, and the company was acquired by a telecom service provider. I don't mention the first 3 years in my resume, as I was doing my master's during the same time, hence the typo. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to our channel to make sure that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching Reading Reddit.